50 Cent's coming with a T.I. doc. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most interesting story in hip hop right now. We got good raps, we got good music. I done discovered some new artists I like with the Demine and even King songs. Ladies and gentlemen, the family Harris, family hustle, I like to call them, have been doing 50 bad. They've been doing 50 real bad lately, and it's because they went at, he went at the matriarch, he went at Tiny, which, it's looking bad for 50 on the music side. So a lot of people didn't think 50 would respond. He did respond with music, which, like I said, my respect for him musically goes up for that. Is he winning? No. Was it good enough? No. But a lot of people thought 50 Cent was going to respond in the way that he, I guess, has said that he's going to respond. So 50 Cent has came out and said that there might be a documentary coming. We're going to talk about that. We're going to cover that. I wanted to make sure I covered all the music first, and then we're going to get into that and my feelings about it. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, if you were in the live stream yesterday, we tried to do episode or round 6 of the Hip Hop is a Sport tournament. Had a lot of bad connections, internet issues. I done went and got a whole new modem router. I done went and got a whole new connection. I done went and got a whole new, and the internet is going to be crispy. The stream should be crispy. So tune in at 2:30 Pacific. That's West Coast time, and 5:30 Eastern for round 6 of the Hip Hop is a Sport tournament. Now let's get into this. So we're gonna get into some clips of T.I. addressing 50 and all this stuff too. Now let's go through this. 50 Cent posted 50 Cent reportedly developing a surviving T.I. and Tiny documentary. Okay, so 50 Cent said, "Remember how quiet I got before the Diddy doc? Dame thought I wasn't coming. Hey, yo. I hope this doesn't mess up your promo tour. They're gonna ask about your assault cases. You might want to talk to a crisis team about that." So, as we know, this is kind of 50's MO. This is kind of what 50 does. 50 is going to respond. I didn't think it was going to be music. We just thought it was going to be, this was going to be the response in general. And there are, I think there are rumors and allegations that have been put against T.I. and Tiny. If I'm not wrong, I think they actually went to court and won. If I'm not wrong, I don't know for all of them, so I'm not going to speak on that. But obviously trying to warn them and saying, yeah, we got something coming for you. This is how I'm going to really clap back. There's a lot of people who like, oh, this one going to be it. This going to be the ether. This going to be. Now, this is how I look at it. This is two separate things completely, right? In the battle, 50 Cent has essentially lost. Like 50 Cent, I don't think there's a way for 50 Cent to win now. In the rap battle, it's over. Like, 50 can keep going, but I don't think he's going to. That's why I'm saying it's over. In the cultural hip hop about it, he took a nasty series of L's. Probably some of the worst L's we've seen him take in a while. But so when the documentary, if he drops a documentary, that's going to be a whole different conversation. I don't want, oh, now he won the battle. That's not what it is. Now, if there is some things that need to be going out, go ahead, put it out. If like I said, I'm covering the hip hop side of this, and I am a T.I. fan, I'm a T.I., but if things come out in that thing and provable things that come out and stuff like that, then we're going to address that when we cross that. Trust me. We're going to address that. We're going to put everybody feet to the coal. But like I said, I don't think it's a great look. I think, in fact, it cheapens even the Diddy documentary to me now even more, because I was one of the people that I was defending the Diddy doc, where I say he was just an executive producer, and also, even though he has a grudge with somebody, this stuff need to be spoke about, because we know some of this stuff to be proven. You know what I mean? Like the Cassie tape and stuff like that. But with this stuff, it starts to, I feel like, okay, so go ahead and drop it, but you better hope that, because there's a chance that this backfires on 50. So, my bad. So T.I. responded and said, this was the bar right here. We can go bar for bar, hit for hit, or doc for doc. Either way, all you gonna do is show how much of a FNU is. And he ain't talking about the blicky. Let's play. Nobody fears you over here, boo-boo. Now, that's another thing about 50 Cent. Diddy was not in the position to clap back, really, right? And Diddy is, we saw on tape what Diddy did to Cassie. So there wasn't no, it was over. It was over. So here's the thing, 50. 50 has a lot of baggage also. And I mean, some people would say could quite possibly be worse baggage. Like, believe it or not. You know how some people say the only thing worse than that is murder, and some people say that murder is not even, it's whatever, how you look at it. Or attempts. 50 got some stuff that if you put it together in the doc, 50, it's not gonna be a net positive for anybody. Like I keep bringing this up, 50, out of your own mouth, you have admitted to whooping your baby mama out of your own mouth. So you got to be careful with stuff like that. So T.I. said we can go ball for ball. So we might have a doc battle now. So T.I. said a few things about 50 here on this Ebro interview, and I wanted to highlight them on this stuff with the doc for doc, back for back, da. Okay, so let's go.
When you put out the teaser video and it was Pharrell on production.
I don't want to.
In that regard, there was some good promo out of this. I mean,
I don't give a fuck about that, man. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. What I need, man? This same promo, $50,000 would have got it. I could have spent $50,000 for the same level of promo.
Yeah, but this one's free. But you didn't spend 50. I get what he's saying. He's saying I don't need 50 for the promo of the album, but like he said, this is the same promo. I could have done it for 50,000. I know 50,000 ain't a lot to you because you the rubber band man, but like you didn't have to spend 50,000. That's the point. Even if your label would be like, would we rather spend 50,000 for the same level of promo or get it for free? What do you think your label would say? Yeah,
I was just pointing out that moments like this do keep the story going, though.
What you mean?
Where you having a back and forth with anybody, whether it's 50 or anybody, that's the world we live in today.
But the thing is, you don't need that if you already have superlative product. If the product is already being...
So basically here he's saying that, I think we've already kind of covered him saying that, but this was more of the thing I wanted to cover. T.I. releases his federal case number.
He come up with the bullshit.
Now he's addressing 50 Cent with the Crime Stoppers thing.
The motherfucking Crime Stoppers commercial.
All you gotta do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward.
I am not ashamed. If I can, if I can find a way to motherfucking keep my motherfucking ass out of jail without sending nobody else to jail, why the fuck not? Man, come on, bro. I'm talking to law-abiding citizens, reminding them that they have access to protect their communities.
People gonna throw paperwork up. Sometimes it's fake, sometimes it's real. Tell stories that ain't real, all that.
594-58019. That's my federal number.
He said, go check my paperwork.
Pull it up. My name, birthday, all of my motherfucking, my plea agreement, all that it's all in there. It's in there. The court minutes, you can pull up every damn time I went in court. See everything that was said. If you care enough, 594-58019.
There it is. So, T.I. said we beat you. We could beat you with the music. We could beat you for the hits, and we could beat you with the docs. I ain't gonna lie to you. They've thoroughly beat him. It's looking like, unless 50 gonna keep rapping, I don't know. It looked like he got ethered in the song, in the rap, so we can go bar for bar, so there's that. We can go hit for hit. T.I. has a hit record out right now. Let him know that's climbing the charts. 50 Cent does not, so that's true too. And maybe doc for doc. I don't know. This is when it starts getting beyond the battle. You know, I'll cover it here and stuff too, but, you know, I got more stuff coming too. Apparently, Demine hid his diss track from 50. Demine might be Kendrick Lamar levels of diabolical. He might be Sizer Koze. He might be. Because that boy is a. We gonna talk about that too, ladies and gentlemen.